Hello Aquarius, welcome back to my channel, Tarot with Tracy. Today I'm going to do your reading for July 19th through the 25th. And we're going to start off with an oracle card to get your overall energy for the week. Just warning, I've been dropping cards all day, so forgive me. So we'll get your overall energy for the week, and then we'll pull some tarot to see what's going on. And then we will get you some advice from the universe. So, oh my God. So this is for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the week of July 19th to the 25th. So what do we have going on for Aquarius this week? You have Mouse Spirit. Tend to the small things. I think people really underestimate how big the small things really are. Okay, so first of all, keep in mind this is a general reading. So if it doesn't make sense to you, it doesn't resonate with you, or it's not your story, don't try to make it fit. Check your other placements, check out those videos. There could be messages there for you as well, okay? Also, if you're one of my subscribers, I'm blown away with you guys, by you guys. You're just, can't even begin to tell you how much I appreciate you. The comments, I love them. Keep them coming. You're really helping me make a dream come true. So I do appreciate it. If you have not subscribed yet, please consider doing so. I would appreciate that. It helps get the messages out to people who wouldn't normally find them. Okay? So let's see what's going on for Aquarius. We have the Nine of Cups, the Ten of Swords, the Nine of Swords, the Nine of Wands, the Five of Pentacles, the Three of Pentacles, the Hierophant, the Page of Cups, the Seven of Cups, and the Six of Wands. That's a really interesting combination. So let's see what we have here. So I feel like a lot of you guys have come out of a period of really of confusion, all right? It was a lot of, you were stuck in your head a lot of overthinking, and now you're feeling in some ways really left out in the cold with the Five of Pentacles. I don't know if you can really see it too much on this card, but you know, she's crying in front of a locked door, but right over here, you can see that, is the key to the door. So what she's upset about, she can easily fix, okay? But I feel like all of this has happened to you because you're following a wish fulfillment. You have like this great ideas. I feel like you're really working on yourself, which is bringing you much more happiness, is bringing you center stage. I think you're getting more in touch with your spiritual self, and with a Hierophant. But then again, you're kind of in a watch and wait mode as well. Okay, we'll get more clarification, obviously, because it's a little confusing, I know. So with the Nine of Cups, we have the King of Wands. You know, you have this wish fulfillment, and you've now found your center, your passion, your energy for it. You were really in your head, but with the Page of Cups, it's a Page of Cups twice. I think that you were making way more of a situation than it actually was. It's almost like you made it bigger than it had to be, if that makes sense. And then with the Nine of Wands, we have strength. You have, while you're kind of sitting here waiting to see how things are going to play out, you're gaining strength. You're gaining strength within yourself. You're gaining strength within your convictions, and you're growing. With the Five of Pentacles, we have the Death card. So I really feel like this, whatever the situation is, it's got you feeling like you are on the outside looking in, is causing you to grow. It's causing a rebirth for you. which can be painful. It can be hurtful. But at the same time, it's necessary. We have to grow in order to learn. And our whole purpose for being here is to learn. And the universe puts these things in our path so that we can learn from them. Now, I feel like you've got the Three of Pentacles here. So you're probably, collaborating with other people. You might be in therapy. I'm a big, huge believer in therapy. There is nothing better than just being able to unload everything, and have someone really understand you. But on the other hand, I feel like you're still focusing on, too much on the things that you've excuse me, on the things that you've lost. And you're maybe not focusing enough on the things that you still have, that you should be grateful for. With the Hierophant, we have the Moon. The Hierophant is about finding your spiritual center. It's about tradition. It's about marriage. And it's about spirituality. And sometimes to get to that point, we have to go through a really dark place. But remember, the moon can be a very dark place. But you have to walk through that darkness to get to the enlightenment, to the sun. Okay? Because the sun is going to come up again. And then we have the Six of Swords with the Page of Cups. I think Aquariuses get really, you guys really get stuck with your vision of how things should be. And because you get stuck with that, when it doesn't happen the way you want it to happen, you get kind of confused. And then you start trying to force it to happen. But when you can stop trying to force things to happen, that's when everything gets better. That's when, you move into calmer waters. That's when this Two of Cups comes in, which the Two of Cups is a divine union. It's a very pure love and union. And then you have the Six of Wands, which is about a great victory, with the Knight of Wands. So you're finding your passion for, I feel like you're finding your passion for yourself again. And you're gaining strength, as difficult as it can be, and as hard as it's been, and probably continues to be right now for a little while at least. You're learning from it, and unfortunately sometimes unfortunately we don't necessarily learn from the good times in our life. We learn through adversity. And I think you're starting to see and pay attention to the small things that become big things, especially like in relationships. Those little things that you do for each other. Those are huge. And, when they're not there, it's like, well, what happened? But you're gaining your strength. You're gaining your passion. Your passion for life is coming back. I feel like a lot of you've lost your passion for the life that you have to live, for all the wonderful things that are in your life. There's probably a lot of things in your past that are, that are bothering you. But then you have this wish fulfillment. You have the Nine of Cups again. It's the second time in this row. The Six of Cups can also be about karma and a karmic gift. And because you're doing the work, it's trying to bring you that gift. When you're going through this transformation, and because you're going through it, you're finding more balance in your life. You're focusing more on what you're being more grateful for what you do have. When you do that, you move on to much calmer waters. Things get better. And then you have the Hierophant again. So you're really working on your spirituality. You're working on things that are bigger than you. And I don't think you've realized yet that what's happening to you is bigger than you. And at some point, you're going to have to take the leap of faith. You're going to have to do it in order for yourself, for your soul's growth, but also so other people know that you're serious. You know, I think that you probably worry more about other people than you should, though I think you're coming out of that cycle. With this Four of Cups, you know, it's like you're really not focused on really anything. But I feel like you're coming out of that. And when you do that, things get better quickly. You have the Eight of Wands, which is about movement. And that's with the Knight of Wands and the Six of Wands. So it's about, you know, moving forward quickly and taking center stage, owning up to yourself, whatever mistakes you might have made, and creating, you know, transforming yourself to create that balance in your life. And when you do that, the universe rewards you for that, rewards you for all that hard work you've done. So let's get an outcome row here. You have the Four of Pentacles, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Hanged Man. I think a lot of you have really, and you might still be doing this, and, you know, playing your cards really close to the vest. Like you are keeping to yourself. You're manifesting what you are trying, you know, you're working on what you're trying to build. You're starting to see the other side of things, but at the same time, you're still keeping yourself somewhat closed off. And that may seem like a small thing, but it's actually a big thing. So let's see what else we have here. I'm dropping cards all day. Okay, so Four of Pentacles, we have the Star. It's almost like you're keeping your wishes to yourself. You're not really talking about them to other people. And that's okay. I mean, you don't have to, as long as you're doing the work. And then you get the Knight of Cups. That's an offer of love. With the Hanged Man, you have the Queen of Wands. So not only are you seeing things in a different way, or you will be seeing things in a different way, you'll be doing it in a very passionate, loving way. You're not going to let anything petty ruin your mojo, plain and simple. Because you're over that, you're done with that overthinking of that worrying about everybody else and what are they going to think if I do this? You're done with it. It's exhausting. You're done with the sleepless nights. You're done, again, that overthinking. You're just done with it. And you're ready to move forward in a very intellectual way, more of a, you know, a well thought out way, but in a thought out way that serves you, not in a way that, it's almost like you haven't given yourself the credit you deserve. Like, okay, I'm going to do this to make these people happy, but you're not happy. But that's okay, as long as everybody else is happy. And it's like you're done being a people pleaser, is kind of where I'm going with it. And you're moving very quickly into another direction, and people don't know how to handle that. From the universe, you have Otter. Be open through the through this transitional time. So you are transitioning, and you need to stay open and clear with yourself and your goals during this period, okay? And then we have soulmates. You have a soulmate, and that's what your wish fulfillment is about. You know, it's here. You've got it a couple of times, and you're finally to that point where you realize that you deserve that just as much as anybody else does. So Aquarius, I hope this helped. Please leave me a comment. I love hearing from you guys. Thank you for subscribing. If you haven't subscribed, please do. It would mean the world to me. Take care, and I will see you guys in the next one.